Alrighty guys, we're back at it. I don't know what the heck this guy's doing. Have you guys seen this? Like, he's got like a parachute. I don't know, is he flying a kite? I have no idea, man. I have no freaking idea. But I kind of don't want to turn away because 23-kilometer-an-hour winds out today. Oh, it's like it's trying to do something. Like, I'm scared to turn away, and then all of a sudden this guy takes off. Oh, is he on skis? Oh, is he going to use the wind to drive him across the lake? Well, that's pretty cool. That actually works. It's blowing wind out. We might set up the shanty today. We might not. I don't know. We'll get out there and we'll make that decision, depending on how freaking cold it is when we get out in the middle of the ice and don't have any covering. But today we're going to try our hands at more fish, see if we can maybe catch some more for snacks. We do have a lot at home. I still have that trout that I bought, as well as the pike and the 2 perch. Processed them all up last night. Thank you, bearded woodsman. I keep calling him the weirded woodsman. I don't know why. English is hard. But he had a video on his site how to process a pike with 0 bones, because one of the biggest complaints that people have about dirty old pike, the bones, the Y bones, they're littered with them, right? That's why a lot of people send them back. The other reason is because people really hate touching pike, because there's a reason why they call them dirty old pike. And well, I showed that yesterday. Also guys, I got to show you something. This truck right beside me. You guys remember when I had the G6 and I threatened to put a hood scoop on it? Well, this guy did the double scoop, so that's a thing. Almost forgot the rods. I still have the bait caster set up. I'm gonna fish with it today. That's why I'm thinking about going in the shanty this time instead of being on the outside, because I want to see if the line freezes up on the inside too, or if it just works right. It's all tested. This guy's really gonna do something, eh? Look at that. Oh yeah, that's gonna, if that goes, he's gone. Well, holy shit, eh? See you later, buddy. Using the wind to drive around the lake. That is freaking cool. Jesus Murphy. Let's grab a picture of that with the old instant camera real quick. I saw a guy this summer doing that. Oh, puppy dog. Running in front of cars. Freak sakes. Freaking animals on a leash. That's what happened the other day. Oh, I forgot my minnows. They're not at home. I forgot them in the truck. Don't want to do that again. Last time when Sarah and I came out, I did that. Next thing you know, I had minnow sickles in the truck. Hoping these guys are pretty cold. They've been in the fridge all night. You don't want them warm because then you go and throw them in the freaking yeah, he's way out there, eh? Shit, maybe that's what I need to do to get this thing out on the ice. Screw walking. Let the wind carry me out. Yesterday's video, you probably heard the ad-lib part because the audio didn't record. I looked into it. The media mod for the GoPro Hero 8 has issues. They apparently fixed them on the GoPro Hero 9. I should have probably researched that before I spent the money on this accessory. Alright, too late now. Let's get out there. It'd be nice to catch another dirty pike, so we can have stupid amounts of meat tonight. Like tons of meat for a fry. And by a fry, I mean we're literally just gonna bake some fish tonight. Well, I'm gonna bake the trout while I fry up the perch and the pike. All right, let's get out there. Let's go fishing. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna set up over here again. Pretty much where I was yesterday. Hey, maybe my spot's still dug up. We can just reuse it. I think we're over here. Yeah. Yeah, here it is, boys. Where we were yesterday. My tracks are all still here and everything. That's hilarious. Let's see how much the hole's healed up after one day. Here she be. Okay, well, she is pretty windy out. So I'm thinking we set up the shack. We're gonna set it up, the whole system, for shack mode. What does that mean? Well, see how wide apart these are? That's too freaking wide. So you're wondering why I'm doing that, I'm trying to push as much slush down the hole as possible. And now I'm going to set up the fish finder hole pretty much next to it. Somebody mentioned that drilling 2 holes side by side like that is illegal. Not up here. I know in Wisconsin and other places in the United States that you can't do that. Fill all these holes with snow. Give them a chance to repair. I don't know if that's a thing, but we can pretend. Alright, let me get my slush scooper. My thingamajig. Guys, the measuring tape is in here, so if we do catch a walleye, we can at least make sure we're legal. Mind you, being this close to shore, the odds of catching a keeper are slim to nil in the winter, but you never know. You might get that one special ed walleye that decides to come in and say sup, and if he does, he's going in the grease. Alright, we're gonna have to clean up a little bit more area here. I'm also not gonna set up a tip up today, guys. That thing didn't do shit yesterday, so I don't see the point in doing it today. Anyway, let's get the blade cover back on this, get set up, and get the fishing. I will see you guys in the shack. Look at that, guys. Already marking fish. This is a juice location. Okay, I gotta go out to the sled and grab the minnow net. I really don't feel like having cold hands this early into the adventure. Talk about your HT freaking ice fishing adventure, hey? HT rod, HT lures, HT freaking... This isn't HT, but my slush scooper apparently is. Didn't know that. Found that out the other day. So that's awesome. Anyway, we're marking a fish right now on the bottom. So you sit down here, grab a minnow, loot them up, send them down, try and catch more dinner. Alright guys, we're in the hole. Had to fix the transducer. It wasn't getting an echo off the bottom. It was a little cockeyed. I'd like an ice deucer for this, but they've been sold out forever, and also they're not exactly cheap. And yeah, once again, we're using the baitcaster setup. I want to see how it does inside of a heated shack. Like, the pulling power on this thing is phenomenal. Like when you, like that pike yesterday, he pulled, but I was able to out-muscle him. Probably because I'm not using friggin' sewing thread for my line. There was a mark on the bottom when I was first setting up. See, we got plenty of room over here for the heater if I decide to add that I need it. But it's in here, guys. I actually have my jacket open right now. I got my balaclava off because I am freaking on fire. It is so warm today. Hoping that we catch something. If not, it's not a big deal. We got plenty at home in the fridge. But yeah, big thanks to Bearded Woodsman for producing that video while they were out in Woodland Caribou on how to process a pike. Boneless, the 5 fillet style, and literally you get no Y bones. And I tried it last night. Obviously the pike he had was a lot bigger than mine, but even the pike I had, I tried it his way and we got a lot of meat off of one fish. Just let me tell you, even when they're dead, they get slimy, and it's freaking gross. Oreo liked it though. I showed Oreo and he bit it, like, right away. Doesn't even hesitate. Such a savage. Alright, I'll chime back in if anything cool happens. I can tell you guys one thing for certain. These 20km/h winds really move this little ice shack around. I'd imagine that if the winds were any worse, I would have to get out and use the ice anchors to hold it down. Mind you, I'm 200 pounds. Well, 200 plus pounds, like 240 pounds, we'll say. I'm pretty much going to be able to anchor this thing still. Unless like a super microburst comes in, then we're both going for a rip. Hopefully the camera's rolling for that because, you know, the video of the ice shanty getting blown across the lake got pretty good views. I'm pretty sure an inside view of that would look pretty awesome on YouTube too. And we get the same amount of views, maybe. Anyway, I haven't seen any marks on the fish finder yet. It is 2:30 right now. I kind of got out here yesterday at this time, and it was around 3:30 when I caught the first perch, and around 3:45 when we caught the pike. So we got plenty of time. Plenty of time. Like I say, even if we don't catch anything today, we'll go home and fry up the fish we did catch, and it'll be awesome. Guys, we got a mark on the floor. I just saw him come up real quick and then leave. Just check my minnow, but feels like it's still there. Even if you're a perch, I don't care. It's just more meat for the fryer. Just gonna check to make sure my minnow's still attached and he didn't fall off. I kind of hooked him weird. No, he's good. He's swimming still. See, yesterday, this is what I was doing, is I brought it up to make sure it was still on there, and I dropped it back down, and I was doing a slow drop like this, and that's when the pike came out of nowhere and pulled it. I had my hand gripped on the line, and it ripped the line right out of my hand. I was like, what the hell that just happened? Didn't even think that it could have potentially been a big fish. I didn't know what the hell to think, and there's another mark down there. Let's just jig off the bottom. Alright, I'll come back if something else bites. I think there's something on the bottom dancing with my lure, but I'm not sure. I'm getting some weird imaging. Oh yeah, there's something there. There's something there, but it's not interested. I don't get it. He keeps coming back into the radar and then leaving. And he comes up, he sniffs it. It's not interested. I checked, the minnow's still alive. People are currently catching around me, so I don't understand what the hell's really going on. Should I maybe change up my strat and switch to something bigger, like one of those Swedish pimples? Use it to draw them in? I always do so good on these micro jigs. That's why I like to use them. Maybe today they're not feeling that. Whenever that mark was on the fish finder, whatever I was serving at my buffet, they weren't interested. And judging by the screams and yells from the shack across from me, I think they're using the right gear. I don't know, we'll keep trying. We still got like 2 hours before we're gonna pack up. Well, 2.5. Oh, there's that guy with the parasail thing. He's gonna take her for a rip, I don't know. Maybe he's just flying it like a kite. Maybe he's going to space, whatever. Anyway, I kind of want my heater. I brought it out, so I'm gonna use it. Yeah, that wind is getting pretty awesome. So I'm gonna figure out how to use this thing in here. No marks on the floor, no nothing going on. Pretty freaking awesome. I don't know if they're stuck. Freaking random car on the road. Move this right into the corner. Put you more like this. Okay, I'll get this thing buttoned up and fishing comfort. Well, there it is. I'm gonna have the wrong spot for the damn zipper. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get this thing turned on. There we go. You only need it on low. Oh god. Alright, well, back to fishing. I have a feeling we're getting skunked today, boys. But we'll see. Maybe it was a bad idea to come back at the same exact spot as yesterday. Ah, well. Worst part is I've had a couple interested units come in. Nobody's taking the cake. Nobody's interested. They come in, they go, I had minnow yesterday, and then they leave. I knew I should have brought some tacos for them. Oh well. Well, I think I just recorded a whole bunch of video in time-lapse mode. I don't know why that happened, but okay. So, let me explain what happened. I had a bite. I was stupid. I pulled it out of its face, and it took off with my minnow. Put a new minnow on, and all my minnows are now dead. All of them. I don't know why. They're just dead. We have no live bait. We're now fishing with dead minnows. But you know what? I fished with dead minnows before, and salted minnows, and all sorts of weird shit I was able to catch. It's just today, I don't know, man. Today's probably not the day. Maybe we should have went to deep water. Probably would have got, I'm just having all sorts of camera troubles today, eh? Frig sakes. Brand new camera, shouldn't be the case. I don't know, I might order that new side door for this camera, the one that the USB port's exposed so you can easily charge on the go, and then stop using the media mod. If it's gonna randomly knock out my audio, yeah, we can't be having that. We really can't be having that. Here's hoping the evening bite will be off the charts. I'd really like to catch another pike. I can't believe it, like, not to be like a glutton, but I'd like to have a stupid amount of fish meat tonight to make up for all the nights that I've just had like 1 or 2 perch. And I do have a stupid amount at home. Like, that little pike put out some serious fillets, and the carcass, I pressure cooked it. Like, I took out the guts. Oh, funny story. I took out the guts and I opened up the stomach, and I didn't show this on camera because the vlog was done and I was already editing and, well, not editing. I was copying the footage to the computer anyway. Took a while to do that. But I opened up its stomach to see what they've been munching on. And, you know, I found like minnows and some stuff that was definitely like digested, like gray matter. But I found the part of a lure, and I was like, what the hell? So I showed Struckus, and he said it was like a flipper from a dinner bell. I looked up dinner bell. They sell them at Canadian Tire, and it's like a spoon. It's kind of like my Swedish pimples. Pretty much the same idea. And I guess somehow the pike must have eaten a dinner bell or destroyed one and swallowed just the flipper and the ring thing that goes around it. So that's kind of funny. So I kept it as a souvenir of Mike the Pike, destroyer of dinner bells. That's what I'm going to call him. Mike the Pike, destroyer of dinner bells. Holy crap, guys. It's already the 20th or 21st of February. 21st of February. Next weekend, I think, is the end of February, and then we go into March. That's crazy. Time is flying so fast while in lockdown. Like, what, in 23 days, it's my freaking birthday. I'm gonna be, how old am I gonna be? Like 42? See, when you get to my age, you forget how old you are. You're just like, whatever, I'll be an age. I'll be, as long as I wake up and still wipe my own ass, life is good. 42, 40 freaking 2. My goodness. What am I gonna do for my birthday? You know what? Probably not this. I think I'm working that day. If I could find my damn phone. Oh no, I won't be out here doing this, that's for sure. I just remembered, we can't, because on my birthday the link closes. When is the 15th? Yeah, next Sunday is the 28th. And then looks like the 15th is on a Monday. So I'll be working for my birthday. Why is there 2 St. Patrick's Days? So one in the US and one in Canada. Are they different? Do we each have our own version of St. Patrick's? I have a bad feeling this thing's gonna be frozen to the ground after. We got a little lake forming at my feet here. Oh yeah, back on the topic of the pike. So after extracting all the meat, I ended up boiling the carcass. Bearded Woodsman said, like, you know, if you wanted to get more out of the fish, take its head off or leave the head on, whatever you choose. I left the head on, but I took out all the guts and I just had the carcass left over. And I threw it in the pressure cooker and blasted it on high pressure for an hour. And then when I took the carcass out, there was like all the meat that was stuck in the Y bones fell out. It was all in the broth. So now I have this awesome fish head soup broth at home. I ended up drinking some last night to see how it would be, and it was pretty damn good. So that's why I didn't have the trout last night, is because I literally ate fish head soup. Or I can't call it fish head soup. Pike carcass soup, I guess. I don't know. All I know is it turned out amazing. It was like a real good, like if I was gonna make a homemade soup, I'd probably do that with the pike. I would just blast them in there. Do that with all the fish I catch. Take out the guts, because you don't want the guts in there. The last thing you need is like the liver to corrupt or the freaking gallbladder to let go, and then your soup gets contaminated. So just remove all the fish's guts and all the leftover stuff, the bones, the cartilage, the meat, the muscle, the brains, the eyeballs, all that. Just pressure cook it. Let it become part of a broth. And you can add some vegetables to it later on if you want, or some noodles, and make yourself a fish head chicken noodle soup, or fish head noodle soup. Yeah, guess there'll be no chicken involved unless you're putting chicken stock in there. One nice thing about fishing in the shack, I haven't had to clear ice out of my holes at all yet. I've never seen those ice holes that clear in my entire life. And by that I mean my entire life of ice fishing, which is just this year. I may have been out 10 times, maybe 11. Let her rip, tater freaking chip. Hope we catch fish. I just feel bad for those poor minnows. I was gonna bring them home, put them in the aquarium, but they're all dead. I don't know what happened to them. Put them in the fridge last night. Should have put them in the freezer. Maybe left them outside. I don't know. I know they're meant to be super chill. Oh, here we go. Here we go. This guy's interested. Where'd he go? What the hell? Where did he go? I don't even know if you guys saw that. I don't know if my hand's in the way with the rod or what, but something just moved off the floor onto my shit and then bounced. Alright, new strat. Because the minnow's already dead. Sorry, buddy. I gotta borrow your brains. Guess what I'll do is I'll salt these other minnows and put them in the freezer and use them on the next outing. Nah, I like using live bait. It's so much nicer. Well guys, it's 5 after 5. So far, no fun activities from the fish. We had those 2 bites, but no confirmed strikes. Luckily we got a whole bunch of meat at home, so we will be good. Just kind of upset and I couldn't snag those other 2. And they deminnowed me, those bastards. Like, either shit or get off the pot, bud. Frig's sakes. Do I need to put another full minnow on to make them interested? Or did fishing just turn off for the night? Something hit it. Oh, we got something. We got something. We're not getting skunked. Well, wait. Well, wait. No, we're getting skunked. Ugh, we had something. We had something big. Well, I don't know if it was big. We had something. But we lost it. Getting back down there. 5:25 p.m. I'm thinking that is probably all she wrote, people. If I don't see another mark in the next 5 minutes, I am calling it. And that's all she wrote for the propanes. Let's go ahead and turn that off. I'm gonna say we pack up and we get out of here because no luck Chuck over here friggin' can't set the hook to save his soul today. Could have been the fact that there wasn't much hook showing, but oh, there was no hook showing. Good job. Good job. All right, well, they can have a free treat. It'll gradually make its way down there. Man, I smell pizza. Why do I smell pizza in the middle of the lake? That's weird. Like, is Domino's delivering on the lake now? Is that how desperate COVID has made them? All right, I'm gonna get everything packed up. We're gonna get the frig out of here. All right, I think I drained my my battery, but we are ready to roll. So, without further ado, saddle up, saddle in. Fish the same spot twice. That's funny. Just watching this parasailer guy. Holy shit. He's like straight launching himself in the air. Look at him. Look at that. He just friggin' rips. Gets some good speed. He jumps. And the kite keeps him up in the air like he's super freaking Mario Brothers. That is insanely awesome. Said I was gonna chime back in at the truck, but here, watch him go. Oh, where'd he go? Oh, he's at the park. Oh, I don't know, maybe he's shutting her down now, I don't know. Frig's sakes, that was cool. Look at that. He had to get like 20 feet of air on that one. That's friggin' insane. Just ripping along, just hot dogging it, eh? That is freaking crazy. Nice slow descent too because of the parachute. Huh. That's pretty cool. Hoping you guys got to see that. At least there's some excitement in today's video. A little closer now. Everybody coming now. You can see how his little apparatus works. So he can actually steer that parachute thing Get sick air every damn time. That's friggin' awesome. Holy shit. I may or may not be in his path. I think he slaloms between the red posts here. That's crazy. Oh, down he goes. He just piled. Oh, well, we got it on camera, bud. Going on America's Funniest Home Videos. Just kidding. We don't have that in Canada. Let's go home. I guess he's quitting there. Letting the Parasailing touch down. Quitting time. Getting dark. Safety first, people. Let's knock some shit off this on the ice. A little road salt. Oh, that's on there. Good. Whatever. Alright, let's pitter patter, have at her. Go home. Sounds the best idea I've had all day. Let's do it. Oh, man. Alright guys, I got rid of the medium mod. Now we're running off the GoPro's mic. That thing's pissing me off. I gotta figure out a way if I can return it or something. I got it off Amazon. Sorry, I got it off Amazon. I'm not sure what their return policy is. But we'll have to find out because it's no good for what I want to do. Anyway, I'm gonna grab the fish. It's been soaking in brine all night. We have no more fish to add to the pile, so that's okay. Ooh, don't run away. Just gonna drain the brine out. Oh man, I don't know why I put you guys over here. We need to get over to the stove. Hey, well, we're gonna have to put some butter in there. I wanted to bake that freaking trout. Hey Google, how long do you bake a trout for and what temperature?
On the website allrecipes.com, they say, bake in the preheated oven for 10 minutes, add water to dish. Continue baking until fish flake easily with a fork, about 10 minutes more.
You know what, good?
I'm not sure, but I found some information for bake bread temp. Do you want to hear it?
No. Alright, well, we're gonna just do the fish that we caught last night. I'm not really that hungry. I'm gonna have the trout tomorrow, probably for lunch or something. I'll figure that out. So I'm gonna load up a whole shitload of butter in here because I like a lot of butter when I fry my fish. Some people put peanut oil, some people use canola oil, some people use vegetable oil. I just like good old-fashioned friggin' refined butter. Guess you can also call it the ghee. Let that melt. This is a piece of that pike. Even the fillets are slimy. Like, it's amazing how the pike do that. I am a disgusting bag of grossness today. Stupid. I got Oreo at my foot. He knows there's fish up here, so now he's all my friend. Well, he's always been my friend. Now he's like really my friend. Alright, so we'll let that get up to temperature. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna put some pitter patter powder on it, just cause. Give it a little bit of flavor flav. Just wanna get that to sizzle, and then we'll get to frying. Alright guys, let's go ahead. We'll put the back strap of the pike in here. Gonna start throwing parts of the fish in there. Some of the perch didn't quite come out the way I hoped. That's another piece of the back strap. There was like a line of bones that I had to remove. Okay, that should be good for now. Well, that's starting to smell good. It's already starting to turn white. That's awesome. Alright, we'll get this all fried up. Then we'll try some pike and perch. Alright guys, we got her did. Plate full of fish. Looks pretty damn good. Gonna head upstairs and eat my supper. This is pretty much all I've eaten all day. And by the reason why I say pretty much is when I woke up this morning I didn't have any coffee. And I ended up mixing up one of these, which I don't know how many calories are in it. It doesn't even say. But I ended up mixing up one of these things to get the blood pumping, get the body started. So let's go upstairs and we'll see if the catches are delicious or not. Actually, I'm anxious to try pike because I've never had pike before. Everybody always threw them back because they called them dirty pike and said they were disgusting. But then Struck said, oh, I love pike. Pike is great. Turns out people only throw them back because they're disgusting because they're greasy. People don't want their hands getting all slimy. Let's get you guys set up here. Here's a piece of the pike backstrap. Kind of tastes like walleye. Here's a piece of perch. Pike is good. It's just gross to handle. Alright, well, there you go, guys. I say if you catch a pike and you want to eat it, do yourself a favor, eat it. It's good. They're easy to process. Tons of videos out there on how to do it. I say give her a go. Why not? As for today fishing, it was a tough one. Had plenty of opportunities, but I just couldn't commit, I guess. Just can get that hook to set. That is what it is, right? You get a good day, you get a bad day. That's why it's called fishing and not catching. Anyway, guys, on that note, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like button. Any questions, comments, concerns, whatever you may have, down below they go. And until next time, guys, remember, live to win, never give in. Sit, stupid, sit. Good dog.